Alright, good morning, people. Hope you're doing swell. I hope you all slept enough. Or if you've even slept, well, we'll just continue. Anyway, so the Armory skins are about to be unleashed, and I have a very helpful website here, which is basically keeping track of how many of each of the skins have been found, and this is quite alarming. Now, over the course of the past 7 days since we saw the release of this actual update, we've been well aware of certain exploits. So, yeah, a lot of naughty people got banned. Now, initially, if this didn't happen, things would have been a lot worse. But I should still point out, even legit, it's still very easy to get the stars. For example, I bought 5 passes. I've just been playing some arms race matches here and there. I've already got 10 stars in each pass. It really isn't that hard. So you should take this into consideration. There's very likely a lot of people who have already gathered a bunch of gallery cases. But just remember this, for this first day, the amount of people who could have got cases and skins and whatnot marketable for today, well, there was only like an 8-hour amount of time. Because remember, if you understand 7-day cooldowns, I believe the update came out at must have been about 5 o'clock in the afternoon where Valve was. So it was actually 7 hours. So there's only about 7 hours to get as much as you can. Now, for sure, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a gallery case, like at least marketable today. But I think tomorrow you're going to see a lot more of them being unleashed, because by the time Europe woke up when the update came out last week, or by the time they got home from work and school and whatnot, then they got the passes, then they got the stars, then they started trying to get the brand new skins, and of course that's when they of course got gallery cases and whatnot. Now, just this quick graph or diagram here just points out that it's a lot easier to get some of these rarer skins. So don't assume, oh, it's going to be so hard to get some of them. No, it's going to be kind of easier. Please take that into consideration. Right, so let's go hop back over to here, and we can start yapping about how we're going to approach the likes of the gallery case itself. Right, so let's just quickly go back and look at the likes of some recent operation cases, because I'm looking at the likes of this gallery case, and I just can't help but assume it's going to behave like an operation case. All right, I feel like this is the best thing to compare to. Now, you might debate that. That's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. I know. I'm sorry, Fricus. I know. Anyway, so basically, look and see how low these cases went. And you can see eventually this went all the way down to about 30 cents at its worst. And then I'll look at the likes of Riptide. And Riptide was a bit different. Riptide went all the way down pretty quickly initially. And it went down as low as about 40-ish cents. Yes, about 40 to 50 cents. So if you're looking at the likes of the gallery case, which, by the way, all you have to do is just type in capital G, gallery, space, case with a capital C. There you go, job done. That's all you got to do. Right there. It's very straightforward, okay? Now, I'm sure many people are aware of that, and in about 15 minutes, you're going to see it's going to get absolutely botted, all right? As much as you can sit there, all right, and say, oh, I might just about stand a chance. Yeah, you probably would, but just walk into this expecting that you're not going to be the fastest, but so as long as you're fast enough with a good buy order, eventually you might be able to walk away with some potential pickups. Maybe you just might hold on to them for a good few years and sell them eventually. That's fine. Maybe you might want to try your best to try and do a quick flip, even though you can't do that anymore because of the 7-day cooldown implementation. It is what it is. Right, so I'm thinking, if I'm going to look at this in long term, like a long-term perspective, you're going to probably want to do between 30 to 40 cents. That's what I'm thinking about. I've also been doing some math. So if I were to do 26 pennies my currency, because I'm English, pound sterling, if I do 3,000, that's going to probably cost about £780 in terms of how much barter amount it's going to use up. And of course, keep an eye on the amount of money that you have and realise how much you can actually work with, okay? Buy order limit is a bit of a problem, but so as long as you keep, yourself aware of how much you actually have available, it shouldn't be too much of a problem if you can just add it all up in your head. Cool. Right. So, yeah, gallery case, it's going to be a bit awkward, but it is what it is. This is how things are. If you've been around when we had the likes of the Riptide case coming out, God, that was 3 years ago, it got absolutely botted instantly of over 1 million buy orders, just like that. So I want to see how many buy orders we're going to see the likes of this gallery case in a minute. Maybe not everybody's fully aware of it, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure they are. Anyway, so let's now take a look at some of these skins. So, over to here, as you can see, I've got basically everything all nice and organised in regards to having skins ready for the likes of the gallery case mil-specs, the gallery case restricteds, classifieds, and coverts. Now, just remember this, the gallery case is the exact same nice as the kilowatt case. It's not special. And the skins inside it, it's not the end of the world, but, we have a lot of other collection skins out at the same time, and I can't help but assume people are probably going to look at those instead of the likes of these. Again, if I just quickly hop back over to here. No, it's not here. If I go over to the likes of here, I'm trying to remember where everything is. You can see that there's only 111 CMYK AWP snipers. Yes. And then we only have 255 gold tooth Glocks. We have 306 Be the Monster AK-47s. The main point I'm trying to get across is scroll down. There's over 1,000 Fade M4s. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people focus in the likes of that. Point made. All right. So looking at the likes of the Gallery K skins, you should look at them and acknowledge that they're probably not going to have a lot of interest. There's not going to be that much demand. Now, normally, by default, I'd probably put down like at least $100 for a Stat Track Factory New. I don't think I'm going to do that. I might, well, for the regular Factory New, I'm probably going to only offer up to about maybe the $40 to $50. Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure the Gallery case is going to retain value. I think it will be going down, and when you have a cheap case, the skins inside it very likely are going to be cheap as well. But a smart builder can always lead to a little bit of success, and of course a little bit of profit, so I wouldn't look at this thinking that everything's just going to be A-OK. I remember when I chased after the skins in the Operation Riptide case, and I got burned very quickly. You do not want to make mistakes anymore, because you will be stuck with the skins for 7 days, and you'll watch those skin values go down, and you're going to be very upset with yourself. It's better to lowball than overspend, alright? So you've got to look at this, alright, with a bit of wariness, be cautious. You've got to be smarter about it, alright? So I've given you some interesting advice there. Don't look at these skins and just instantly assume they're definitely going to be super high priced and safe and whatnot. There's going to probably be a lot of them appearing on the market pretty quickly. But at the very least, right, you can still offer a decent price. I'm looking at potentially offering like maybe $20 for the factory news. Yeah, something like that. No, I don't want to go super into it. I don't know how long this case is going to be available for through the process of, acquiring it by, getting stars and whatnot. Maybe at some point, 3 months down the line, it'll get replaced with the Gallery 2 case. And maybe that might actually have some different knives in it. We shall see. But, yeah, I am not 100% sure, but I'm going to probably lean more towards playing it safe with the likes of that. So if you can deduce that maybe I only want to offer a certain amount of money for the likes of these, then you've got to take a step back and go about 10 times cheaper with the likes of the pinks, and then 10 times cheaper likes of the purples. That's being very generalised. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just going to want to stick with being cautious. And yes, I'm aware we only have 10 minutes. Right then, and yeah, Fricus, I did get a few Riptide case builders here and there, but only like 70 when I requested like 2,000. Well, it is what it is. Alright then, now we can start yapping about the likes of the special case skins, okay? Looking at all of these, covert factory new skins, and of course it's not just that, you might want to be chasing after the likes of some minimal wares, some field tested, it's up to you. But I'm looking at these skins and I'm considering that you probably want to at the very least offer around maybe $100, okay? See, These are very likely going to be doing much better in terms of retaining their value. But could there still be problems? Now, someone said that you should look at the likes of these covert factory news and assume it's going to be as valuable as the likes of the AWP fade. If I can recall, the AWP fade went as low as about a few $100s, about $500 at its lowest. So a $100 buy order and likes these brand new covert factory news, that might be pretty good. Was it not that much, Fricus? How low did it go? How low did it truly go, Fricus, if you can elaborate? I can't remember everything, but I know it did drop down a fair bit. Did it drop? No, I'm probably thinking £500. That means it probably went down to about $700 to $800. Is that correct? You're Australian, so I'm a little bit confused. We're not getting confused here with our dollars, are we? Your AWP link is wrong. Is it? Your AWP link is wrong. CMYK. Oh, it is. I did CYMK. Okay. There we go. That was the one I did myself. So, thank you for pointing that out. I'm surprised you could see through the resolution well enough. Ooh dear. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's not the thing I'm going to chase after first. So, yeah. So, when you look at the likes of the classified skins, for example, you're going to probably want to do maybe, if you're thinking long term, about $10 to $20. That's factory new. So from factory new, then you go lower, the likes of minimal wear, and then with field tested, you go lower from there as well. Now, if you're going to go all the way to the very bottom with the likes of industrial skins, so I saw Mr. Bearam was asking, Bearam, you probably only want to go up to about 10 cents. Probably like 7 to 10 cents for industrial factory news. Yeah, that'll be my answer. So if you're going to want to do that, 7 to 10 cents for the factory news, and even cheaper with the likes of the ones that aren't factory news, so the lesser grades and whatnot. Is that helpful there, sir? Did you hear that? I hope you did. Cool. So that's something I've done in the past. I've got a lot of things to chase after, and in instances like this, you have to be aware that you're going to need a VPN. Valve is not going to be happy. The servers are going to be very unhappy with me. I'm well aware of that, but I've got a VPN prepared just in case, and even then it might not fully like it. Right, let's just quickly go over and look at the likes of some of these stickers. So we've got the likes of some interesting stickers here, and basically, in regards to the likes of the lenticular, I'm probably maybe going to offer $1. For the foils, I'm going to probably offer around 80 cents. It's debatable. I don't know how low they're going to go, and I can't sit here and easily tell you how much they're going to be worth. I honestly cannot tell you. It's awkward. Yes, and don't even get me started with charms. I don't know. I don't know if people actively like them. I don't know if they're going to eventually become something people like. Remember, initially people didn't like agents, and then they realised certain agents blended in quite nicely with certain environments, and then they started to like them. And then, oh look, there's the funny agent with the sock on his head, ha ha ha. And then you had like Miami Darryl come out, so yeah. People eventually started to like them, and we didn't get any agents this batch of brand new content, so they only went up in price even more so. And Miami Darryl pushed up to above $150 if I can recall. So yeah, right then. Anyway, so in regards to these, remember it's better to lowball than accidentally spend too much. And with every builder that you do, you're going to have to monitor your builders. All right, over the course of these next few days, constantly double check everything. The more you do, the more you have to do that. All right, otherwise, again. If you get caught out and then you have too high of a barter, you're going to get dumped on and... All right, then. So, with that, I think we're pretty much ready. When it comes to, like, the heat-treated... Oh, it's a 5.7. Wait, why do I have 5.7? What? Hang on a minute. Did you screw this up? Nah, oh wow, okay then. I got that link from there earlier. Good old CS Stash screwing it up again. Good thing I double checked that. Right, so I'm remembering the likes of the special Glock that we had when we had the Riptide. Remember the Emerald Glock? Well, in general, the field tested went down to around $20. I think it went even cheaper, $15 to $20. So yeah, they both exist. Well, they linked me the wrong one, and I'm annoyed. Right. Since becoming a yeah, I know it's only gotten worse. I don't like these websites. Just point it out there, all right? I'm not happy how things turned out. It was a very helpful website for likes of me and my streams and whatnot. Now it's just become a problem. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. Some of you might be sitting there and thinking, "Hey Hedge, can you help me out?" No, I've put out as much help as I can. You had a week to prepare yourselves, all right? So I'm so sorry if that hurts you. I'm so sorry. If that really does hurt you, okay? But you had 7 days. I put time in, why didn't you? Right? There you go. Okay, we're about 3 minutes away from the likes of the gallery case appearing. So yeah, ideally I probably would grab some more links. I don't know if I have time, and I don't want to really have, like, what's the word to say? I don't exactly want to just constantly keep... I'm lost for words, don't worry. I don't want to like open a whole bunch of links right now and unfortunately then get the requests issue. I'm trying my best to avoid it, and I'm going to quickly turn on my extensions right now so I can turn off one of my extensions. Yes, I don't want Steam Inventory Helper on as I do this. The less extensions you have on, the less problems you're potentially going to have. I cannot guarantee that's definitely going to be how it works, but we'll see. Regardless, just remember this. Try and be as fast as you can. If you're fast enough, you may succeed. And listen, if you don't think you have that much of a chance with the gallery case, if you don't think you have that much chance with the likes of the covert skins, then just look at the classifieds, look at the restricteds. They're still going to be selling for a decent price. With the likes of restricted factory news, they're going to probably still retain their value and stay above $2 for the foreseeable future. With the likes of the StatTrack versions, they'll push up to potentially $3 to $5. It takes time for them to gradually go down, but the restricteds do tend to work out quite nicely, and that's when I'm referring to the likes of the factory news. Now, if you're going to go for the standard mil spec, the high grade stickers, the blue tier, yeah, you could offer 3 cents if you want to. If you're looking at the likes of the hollows and the likes of the glitters, you could probably offer up to about 20 to 30 cents, maybe a little bit more. Some of them stand out quite nicely. If I quickly look over to here, I just want to bring this up. So when I looked at some of the stickers here, they're cute, they're silly, but are you going to like all of them? I've seen some very naughty things being made with the likes of these, but I don't think they're going to be dramatically, insanely high in price. I do like these ones, though. These look cool. But will they actually retain value? We shall see. Is that getting spammed? I can't help but assume people are probably spamming that one. I just have a hunch, that's all. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I might chase off the fade next. Or first, or whatever. You get the idea. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Oh, this is going to be a little bit awkward. I have so many links and so many windows open. Good thing I have a lot of RAM. I've invested into it. Okay, so sorry if this was a bit chatty. Sorry if I wasn't fully explanatory. As I said, you did have a week to prepare for this. And yeah, this is what it feels like to be in the moment when the bars are about to drop. Chat, we have 40 seconds to go. Click your fingers. Try your best, alright? Try your best. It might not be amazing, but at least you tried. And remember, you don't have to focus what everybody else is focusing. You can have a look around, okay? Alright. I'm so sorry if I wasn't explanatory enough, but it is what it is. And, alright, chat. Guessing game. How many bars is this going to have in the first few seconds? I'm betting over 100,000. It's going to probably have over 200,000 if anything. Quick refresh. Yep, we've removed that. Cool. So I turned the extension off. And 8 o'clock. It is now midnight in 20,000. Wow. Okay, there you go. Oh, I fumbled it. There we go. Good job, Hedge. Hedge has officially fumbled it. And I've accidentally turned off the wrong extension, apparently. Okay, that's awkward. Right, that has bars pushing up to $2. Cool. So let's go over to the likes of here. Where's my other account? I'm going to go over to here. Blah, 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 blah. Where's my extension? I've got to change that in a bit. So I'm probably going to actually push up to maybe about 60 cents. Cool. Right, that's appeared. Now, what? Oh, yeah, I turned both of them off. Whoopsie. My useful extensions, I've turned them both off. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, I've logged onto the wrong account. So I'm trying my best to go through all the things. Am I going to actually push to go for a higher bar order? I can do that. So 0.84. Got to monitor every single bar order I do. Keep an eye on the likes of that bar order for the gallery case. Right, so I'm hopping over to here now, and I'm going to chase after the likes of the... Where is it? That's right there in front of you, Mr. Hedge. Oh, it doesn't exist. Well, again, take this into consideration. Every skin that was found within 7 hours, all right? So I'm checking all the sports... Oh, hello, we have the likes of that. Right, that is a restricted... Yes, it is. Right, I'm going to go put down a... I think that'll be fine, actually. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Minimal wear. And here we go. This is it. Whoopie-doo! Yay. That sounded very happy. I mean, yeah, kind of. Right, then let's go look at the likes of the CMYK. No. Yeah. Oh, hello. Minimal wear. Oh, wow. That is a lot of... Oh, okay. Right, well, I'll probably just put down like... I'll probably put down like $40 and then just see how it works. I don't think I was fast enough on that. Alright, okay, let's go over to here. Be the Monster AK-47. Doesn't exist, apparently. Right, well, maybe I should look at the case skins. Oh, hello, we got the likes of field tested. Okay, I can probably put down like a 20 $20 buy order. Yep, that'll do. Field tested. Is that okay? Yeah, fine. It'll eventually go down. Yeah, all right, whatever. Okay, that means that's the minimal wear. Quick refresh there. Okay, nothing's going on there. Right, let's go look at the likes of the heat-treated factory new Desert Eagle. Right then, I'm going to offer... that'll do. And then we want minimal wear as well. That's not going to be as pricey. And then we'll have field tested, which will be cheaper, but more approachable. Cool. Right, okay, elemental stickers. Do you want to have a quick look at the likes of you just to see how you're currently doing? We only have one, and that's got... Nah, I don't think that'll be doing very good in the future, so I'm going to go for like 30 of those. Why are you bothering with these? I just wanted to do a bit of a mix and match. This is just a nice showcase of everything. 30. People aren't going to worry too much about that. Right, let's go put a bit more of the focus in regards to the gallery skins. There's the factory new M4 right there, and you're probably going to get fairly cheap eventually. So I'm going to go put down this buy order, and I'm going to go copy that, bring you over to here, paste that in, and we can chase after you. Right, am I going to do a strong barter? Yes, I will. I'm going to go request maybe that price at this amount of request. Cool. Right, and now let's look at the stat track. Stat track doesn't exist. That's fine. Gold tooth? No. What about the regular gold tooth? No. Okay, now we can go over to like the classifieds. There you go. That is a stat track. Very cool looking outsiders. Oh wow, that's not that many barders. Oh wow, wow. Right. I was expecting more than that. I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't think that many people bothered to look, which is fine, you know, more for me to chase after. I am going to put down 30 and free, and we'll see what that amounts to. We shall see, we shall see. Anyway, back over to here. Right then, I can start deleting things I don't need anymore. There we go, there is the minimal wear. Minimal wear, oh well, that's looking pretty sweet. I'm going to go 8.8, and I'm going to request free. I'm going to go over to here. Pop that in. Right, where's the M4 fade? There was only 7 hours to get it in the first instance, right? There was only 7 hours to get it, so don't be surprised that it's not there. Don't be surprised, all right? I did mention it a little bit earlier. It came out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the update, in America, okay? So, if you take that into consideration... yeah, okay, of course. Yes, of course. It's simply too late. Okay, outside is factory new, standard, looking pretty okay. Right, how low will you go? I don't know, but I think I'll probably offer this amount, and I'll put that down. Maybe I could go a little bit lower. Yeah, go on then. So all the K skins are coming out pretty quickly. Take that into consideration. Right, back over to here. Start making room. I've done a barter and you, right? Yeah. Alright, so we can get rid of that. Cool. Right, outsiders minimal wear. I mean, they're coming out quick. They're coming out quick. I don't want to do an extra barter and likes that. M4 fades up. Oh, splendid. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's go take a look at you. How many barders do you have? I've clicked the wrong thing. Where am I? I don't know, chat. I don't know. There we go. And over to here. And we have the fade. Thank you very much for pointing out. How many barders does it have? Over 2,000 with a decent barder. Cool. Right. Looks like I'll be doing 88. 2. Yeah. And I'm not going to put any more down. I feel like that's kind of pointless, but what I can do is I can quickly look and see if we have any minimal wears, and yeah. And there we go. Right, so that's a problem, and we turn the VPN on, and I refresh, and we're good as gold. There we go. Right, sweet. So that's fine. That's why we have the VPN, people. It was an inevitability that was going to happen. It was inevitable. Crimson Foil UMP, hello, you are a restricted factory new. I think a lot of people are going to be chasing after the likes of the M4 fade, so this is going to probably be a higher price because trade-ups. Take that into consideration. Alright, let's go put this down, and yeah, let's see if we can pick up some of these in the future. Even the minimal wear, restricteds are going to be pretty valuable as well. Yep. Minimal wear M4 fade can't be that bad, right? Maybe. All right, then let's go 0.88 and let's request 20. All right, that'll do. Now, obviously, I didn't have every single thing prepared. I probably should have done that. That's my fault. I'll live with this. I'll stay up at night thinking about why I didn't properly prepare for the likes of all the restricted, but it is what it is. Close, close, close. Hello, Little Spoon. We have the Little Spoon. Wow, you're that price. Oh my god, that's like $150 for the highest buy order. Whoa. If you use 10 BS skins from Sport and Field, you get F and Fade. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I should have considered that. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Right, so, anyway, let's focus this. This is restricted and it's that price. Something feels off with that. Something feels off with that. Right then, well, I'm going to look at the likes of these classifieds. We're going to look up the battle scards, which we have. It's got Bardas pushing up to $40, which would mean if you could... Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting then. 10, 5... No, you can't get Rainbow Spoon. You only have the Glock. Is that true? Can we just double check that? Yep, only the actual Glock. Well, that's certainly interesting then. So let's just quickly grab that and do a second buy order, because that's looking like it's going to be very notable. If you use 10, it's float capped. It's incredible hard to get a minimal wear M4 fade. Oh, okay then. Very well then. Didn't know that. Cool. Right then, so that is the case there. I think I've got someone trying to message me on Discord. Bad timing, my friend, bad timing. Thank you to everybody who's currently watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Barder's a bit manic, Barder's a bit crazy, but that's life. If you were prepared for it, you'd have been doing a lot better. Let's go take a look at some of these lenticular stickers. That certainly looks pretty nice. I think that will retain some value quite nicely in the future. I will request 30. Lenticular stickers, off we go. They're out, they're available. I haven't even looked at the likes of the charms. That's going to be a funny old thing to look at eventually, innit? Bolt Strike. It's like Regeki, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh! I bought that for 10 quid when I was younger from the card shop. I thought it looked cool. I thought, hey, if I can get everybody else's monsters to die, I'd surely win more games. No, you just never learn to play the game properly. I was 10, shut up. Right, that's a certainly nice, cool looking skin right there. Sticker, sticker, sticker. Hedge, hedge, hedge. I think I actually might do like 0.8 there. That's $1 there. And I'll request 40. Let's see how that turns out. Eventually they'll go down. Right, boom, detonation, glitter. You look nice, but you've gone cheap pretty quickly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe I don't want to bother with that. Boom, epicenter. See, that looks nice as well, but I don't see anybody really going for it. Boom trail, yeah, no. Right, let's go look at the cutesy stickers. So, side eyes. Yeah, you're not getting as much attention. Nope. Nope, that is not getting that much attention. Mustachio foiled. That's doing alright. Foiled. Not foil! You've been foiled again! Haha. Kawaii. Oh, there we go. Yeah. As expected, everyone's a weeb. It was an inevitability, chat. It was an inevitability. Taste buddy. You look cool. Yeah, I think I'll do a decent barter on that one. Not insane, but decent. Right, cool. So we did some barters there. Now let's hop back over to the likes of chasing after actual skins. Really now? Let me just double check this. So I can confirm... Oh my god, I've got to change my barter. Alright, that's gotten cheap very quickly. That's expected. Pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it out. Whew. Ah! I just hit the fan. Funny bone. Right, so what's happened? The highest barter right now is about $1.20. Right? Or rather, the highest barter and the lowest listing. So initially, this is going to have quite a lot. I'm under the impression for the first day, you'll see quite a lot. It'll go down a fair bit. But eventually, it'll all get bought out. And eventually, over the course of the next few days, it'll rise up in price. You got to remember, this 7-day cooldown situation is going to be very awkward. And whilst we'll see this drop in value pretty quickly, yeah, it'll go back up. Yes, it will, over the course of the next few days. Because they will be bought out, and of course, people can't replenish the stock. Alright? That's the expectation. That's the expected behaviour. Will it actually match up to that? We shall see. Maybe it already dropped down a fair point, and now people are putting down stronger bars to try and buy these out. Remember, there's a lot of streamers out there, not just from the likes of America and whatnot, even the likes of China. They're going to want to constantly open these because it's the newest case. For every standard normal person like us, there is an XQC. Okay? But hey, he's got the money, and he's freely allowed to do what he wants to do with his money. And that would probably mean taking out what we'd consider an amount of money for a mortgage to then go spend on cases. Well, he can do it, and we can't, so that's life. Should have done better, chat. Should have done better at doing whatever you do. Whatever it is. Oh, look, it's the epicenter. Right, so this is a classified pistol. All right, I'm going to put that down there. 5. Cool. I want an F in Starcade. I want that too. I forgot about that. I want to chase after it now. You fool, you've reminded me of the very cool looking Starcade. Right, wait, hang on a minute. Did I already have Baldur's? I did, and I didn't chase after it. It's a cool looking skin. It's a cool looking skin. Right, so Starcade, field tested. I'm going to probably go ahead and offer that amount, and I'm not sure if that's too low, so I'm going to just leave it at that, and now I'm going to go minimal wear. Like, if you're going to go for a Barda, but you're not sure if you're actually going to get it, don't offer too much quantity, you know. There's wishful thinking, and then there's just pointlessness. Right. Be the monster okay? No. Minimal wear? No. Nothing there except the field tested. That is fine. Oh, wow. My God. Well, then, that certainly proves that these skins that aren't the case skins that are covert are probably going to be doing quite all right. Yeah. And don't forget, I haven't even looked at the likes of the... Yeah, okay, so Overpass. Overpass 2024 collection. I wonder what souvenir package we're going to get when we have Shanghai Major, huh? I think we're going to be getting some Souvenir Overpass skins from the 2024 collection, so keep an eye out for the eventual Souvenir Be the Monster AK-47. I wonder how much that's going to cost as a factory new souvenir. And remember, like, factory new souvenirs tend to be quite valuable because you can't trade up for them. Oh, hello. Ah, nuts. I forgot to take a look at you earlier. Well, that's my fault. How cheap are you going to get? I don't know. Overpass is not in the comp pool met right now. Ah, well, I guess that'll be something we'll have to look forward to for 2025. Krakow, hello. Oh, wow, you're pricey. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I was not anticipating that. So I'm just, like, throwing down, like, $20 buy orders. We'll see if it amounts to anything in the future. Eventually, maybe, possibly. Right, should I actually chase after some blues? I think I might want to do that. So even with the likes of mil specs, you can still make some profits. Thing is, though, I'm a bit like, no, not. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I can jump in on this. Everybody's neglected to look at the mil specs, which is fine. Obviously, everybody wants to chase after the more expensive things. But this is like something I could make $1 profit out of. Yeah. So I'll just walk into that. And I'll take that. Field test. So factory new. Stat track. It's pretty good profit. Oh wow, nobody is chasing these. All for me. And this is another instance of, if you're not winning the big things, chase after the small things. Do you think that it'll drop bad? Sergio, what in particular are you referencing? Are you referring to this? I'm under the impression it's going to go down to around 30 to 40 cents American. That's my expectation. Could go lower. It could definitely go lower. But how long is this case actually going to be available for the means that we have to acquire it? Will it be replaced with a different case? Will we see a Gallery 2 case? A Gallery 3 case? Are we no longer going to see the likes of Operations anymore? Instead, we just have the Armory. I want my missions back. I like the silly little mini-games and whatnot. Having to kill all the bots in a weird particular way. They were very annoying things to do, but they were also quite fun. Because every time you fumbled it, you're like, ah, oh, great, we're going to do it all over again, yay. Get a headshot on all of these guys. And then they progressively get harder. Ugh. I don't know what to offer for likes of you. You're cool, you're interesting, you're nice. But still, I don't know. Well, offering 20 cents isn't going to get you anywhere. Would a $100 Barda be alright? I'm conflicted. It looks cool. CMYK. CMYK. Do people care about it? Do people like it? Do people want it? Don't come to Florida. I never planned on going. Thank you very much there, Mr. Sergio. The fact that there's no gold in no new gold in the case means I don't think it has any reason to go high. Not sure why they wouldn't save the kukri for an armory. Like, I would have been nice if they did have a different thing, a different like set of like wares and whatnot, skins. Anyway, I'm looking at you. Go on then. Let's see what happens. Will I regret it? Probably. 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 You regret it forever. How? Oh, no, I feel safer now. I feel safer. Alright, cool. Cool. I feel safer. Get a little factory new. Yeah, I went well too long. Right then. So what we got for the AWP? We got a minimal wear, which we've already chased after, which already has a lot of borders. Oh my goodness gracious! Right, factory new. Have we already done a barter on it? Yes, we have. And my $100 barter doesn't feel so bad right about now. Nope. Right. I think that will eventually go down, of course, but it's looking pretty good. Let's just quickly remind ourselves. Does that look nice? Is that something everybody's always going to enjoy? Is it something people are actively, actually wanting, desiring? Oh my, wow, look at that. That's a lot of support. That's a lot of interest suddenly. Really? 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 Okay, well, I guess this is a thing. I do expect it to drop off eventually. So, yeah, go on then. We'll see what we can do. So that's the baby karambit and the correct. It's a knife. I don't know. Is it valuable simply because people don't know? Is it going to be a situation where they eventually go down in price? We'll see, guys. It's completely out of my depth. I have no idea. I don't even know if people actively care for them. Baby correct do 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 baby correct do 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 baby correct do 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 do. Hedges better shut up or people are gonna want to strangle him. Do do do. All right. So with a quick look at the time, it's been about an hour and a half since this first became marketable, and initially, as expected, because a lot of people farmed the new passes legitimately, all the legit people, because they've been constantly playing Counter-Strike over the past 7 days, a lot of them got stars, a lot of them went ahead and immediately went to get cases, because a lot of people want to get their money straight back after spending so much on the likes of passes. So it got to a point where there was about 6,000 of these thrown onto the Steam market. The price did drop all the way down to about $1.10, but once that all got bought out, it's starting to climb back up again. This was expected, and it's likely going to be a case of every day when a new batch appear, it'll go back down again, and then gradually as we go through the day, it'll go back up in price. It's gradually going up in price over the course of the rest of this week. And then with next week appearing, you're going to probably see even more appear, and it'll go down again. So, yeah. But it will stabilise at a certain point. It might be stable around $1 for the foreseeable future, potentially. So, let's see how this turns out. But within the first few seconds, over 20,000 bilders appeared. Oh. Alright, well, we've definitely gone through a lot of stuff. There's still more things to chase after, but it's all like the restricteds and the mil specs if I really want to. Some of them are nice, and you know, for these special collections, it's still worth it. Minimal wares, factory news. They can, like, when these collections are removed, they only go up in value. I got so many random Scent Mark skins and North skins and whatnot that I rolled for, randomly got, stored them away. I've opened them up recently. Oh wow, they're all like worth $5. So it's still worth to like pick these skins up, just store them away, see what happens eventually. So yeah, it was a bit hectic. There's a lot of things to chase after. Let's just quickly go over to here. I've done bilders and everything, even the charms. I'm very surprised to see the likes of charms that they actually have very high bilders. So if I could just quickly showcase to you right now, real quickly, all the barders we've just done just during all of this. Look at that. So from here, look at all of that. All of that on this account right here. And this is the account I did the lower price buy orders on. So, yeah. But I was prepared for it. And that was absolute madness, wasn't it? How is that CMYK sniper looking right about now? With, oh wow, okay. So you're apparently $800 is the highest buy order. Minimal wear. So yeah, I would consider chasing after the likes of the mil specs from the same collection, along with the likes of Sport and Field, Graphic, Overpass, all of them. It's worth it. It is worth it. You can hold on to them, see how things turn out in the future. You get it. Cool. So that's all nice and dandy. What about the actual case itself? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the likes of that. So I hop over to here. I did like a 33-cent American, so USD. I did like a 33-cent buy order. And as you can see, it's actually climbed back up again. So initially, there was about 6,000 of these at one point, just constantly getting thrown onto the Steam market. People were desperate to get some quick money because they wanted to instantly get their money back from doing the passes. And as you can see, once we got all through of that, because they got really cheap at one point, they were selling for about half the price about an hour or so ago. Now they've climbed up. And it's expected that over the course of potentially these next few days, when, it refreshes and the new stuff can be listed, initially, yeah, they'll get dumped. They'll get thrown into the Steam market, but people will pick them up. People will buy them out. And it's hard to replenish the stock, isn't it? Because you've got to wait 7 days. So that very likely will be climbing up in price over the course of the next few days, and it might potentially rise all the way up to $3. So if you were smart and waited it out, congratulations, you're going to walk away with a bit of better profit. The real question is now, how low will this eventually go to? And where will it stabilize at? Because there will be a point where people are going to stop actively chasing after the cases, as in using their stars to get them, and the stock potentially might not rise up that much. But once it gets to a point where it kind of like doesn't get enough stock and it rises up, then people notice, then people get like more cases, then it gets thrown into the market, then it goes back down again. I think it'll probably stick around $1 for the foreseeable future, but eventually people are probably going to get tired with the likes of the gallery case skins and whatnot. So, yep, is what it is. It's instantly gone down to around $2 as of now. And yeah, feel free to comment below your thoughts in regards to everything that you just saw. Maybe we do just see a replacement with the case and it's just replaced with gallery 2. How creative. But you wouldn't be surprised by that, would you? Right then, so that's basically a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you got a lovely little insight in regards to how this is. It's quite a job. Like, I've been doing this for 2.5 hours, and I've done so many buy orders. You just saw them all. But again, if you just keep up to date in regards to what Hedge has done in the past and whatnot, just go to my playlists. Because, of course, we still have the likes of the Shanghai Major in just about a couple months' time, don't we? But technically, a month and a half. Now, to our benefit, it's going to be 7 days waiting for the likes of the stickers as well. Yes, we've got to take that into consideration. Does that mean they're going to do a better job of retaining their value? If they're not borderless, maybe things might work out better. But if they're borderless, oh, mate. We really don't want that. Anyway, consider looking at my playlists. You can look at the likes of the CS buy orders playlist right here, where you can see the many different adventures I've had in the past. But if you want to start preparing for the likes of the Shanghai Major, consider giving my Preparing for a Counter-Strike Major playlist a good look. You can see how I prepared for the likes of the Antwerp Major and the many majors that appeared after that. And I'm just basically showcasing like my successes, my fails, how I've approached things, how certain capsules completely died. That's been happening a lot recently. That's why we really don't want to see any more borderless stickers. So we'll see how that all turns out. All right. Yep, so that's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to comment below some interesting things you've managed to open with the likes of your stars and some interesting barders you've made. Have a good one. Best of luck to each and every single one of you. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.